Never think that if you listen to a professional production, you will only hear one layer. It's mostly multiple layers. And that's the difference between something sounding so thin or something sounding bigger like this. If I look at these basses, I need to be sure what area of frequencies a certain sound takes. So if I have this sub bass, as you see here, this is an EQ. Equalizer means the same as in your DJ set. I can control low, mid and high frequencies, but in a very nuanced way. So what you see is that I have the sub bass only playing the low part, which means if I play it solo, if I turn off the EQ, it sounds like this. So it has high frequencies as well, but if I turn it on, it sounds really dull and dark. And I need it to sound that way, because if I add another instrument, they have to be like a puzzle. They have to fit together and don't overlap. If I take two kicks and just put them on top of each other, I will have a lot of low end, because that's doubling. It's the same when you mix with the basses, when you're mixing house music, right? They have to have their own area. So the next bass line, as you see, I've cut off low frequencies to make this sound less bassy than the sub bass. This one is even more extreme. It just gives this, but normally it would sound like this. It would be a bass on its own, but I only want to use this little part. And then like little pieces of puzzle, they fit together. And this as well. No bass there, just an accent. And together, they sound big and fat. So if I do that together with my drums, I already get kind of a nice sounding. That's a good solid foundation for a track. I could listen to this on its own, it's going to be boring, because it's just a drum and a bass. And very often, just so you know, within a synthesizer, if I go into a serum sound itself, I'm not going to dive too deep into this, but this sound, this one sound will also, within the synthesizer, contain several synthesized sounds. So even one patch from a synthesizer also contains different octaves. Octaves are la, la, la. Together they shape a sound that sounds bigger. So controlling that means we have a lot of layering going on in one sound, and then adding different sound will even make it sound bigger, fatter.